Good morning, YouTube. It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It's August 30th. Today we're going to be talking about Joyous Journey, which comes out of James 1, verses 2 through 4. Morning version of James is going to be the NIV version, and the evening version of James 1, 2 through 4 is going to be the N-A, S as in Sam, B as in boy version. Without further ado, let's get started. James 1, verses 2 through 4, the NIV version reads, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." Ooh, that's a good word. The text says there is great joy in the journey, in the mundane details, in the difficult times, in the confusing moments, and in the tears. There is so much joy to be found in the quiet and in the noise. There is a journey of joy in waking up every day knowing it's another day to breathe in fresh air, head to dinner with the girlfriend, or grab coffee with a coworker. Find joy in the moment. Our prayer for this morning is, Jesus, give me joy in whatever I do today. Whether it is mundane or exciting, help me to get my jobs done with a heart full of joy. Help me to create joy with the people around me. Now, the evening version of James 1, verses 2 through 4, the NASB version reads, "Consider it all joy, my brethren, when you encounter various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces endurance. And let endurance have its perfect result, so that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing." The text says, pity parties and comparisons create a direct path for the enemy to steal your joy. There is hope in Jesus, and the gift of little joy-filled moments. There is hope in Jesus and the gift of little joy-filled moments. They come in varying forms. Sunshine rays pour in the windows, a nice person at the checkout counter, a turn the radio as high as it can go kind of song, a dance party in the living room, or the taste of a delicious meal after a long day. Whatever the moment, there is joy if we look for it. Find it in your time with God tonight. Whatever the moment, there is joy if we look for it. Find it in your time with God tonight. And then our evening prayer says, Lord, thank you for a day where I could experience moments of joy. Allow those moments to become more and more frequent. Even when things are hard, help me to be a person that is happy, not because of my circumstance, but because I have assurance that your grace and redemption in my life but because I have assurance of your grace and redemption in my life. The question for ourselves today is, what do you have to be joyful about? Spending time dwelling on Spend time dwelling on those things. Spend time dwelling on those things. Huh? Yeah. One of the reasons I love nature so much is because I find so much joy in the blooming flowers, the color of flowers, the squirrels chasing one another, the mama deer and little baby deers, does, bambies, whatever. I find something amazing about nature every time I'm out in it, when I'm outer doors, and it just makes me love and appreciate God that much more, because He truly is a wonder. And if you look at the wondrous things of this world, I know it may seem nerdy. I know it may seem, what do they call the other word outside of nerd? Geeky, whatever. But you can see God moving. You can see God when you look at things like the Panama Canal, and how it was built, and structured, and the pyramids. When you look at the salt, rivers of salt in Middle Eastern countries, and you learn all about that, you begin to really, really appreciate how wondrous God is. And it just brings me joy. It brings me joy because it's like confirmation. It's like, uh, continually over and over, it being proven and reiterated, although they're not saying it directly, when they talk about how wondrous and how amazing this earth, this world is. When you really open your eyes to see just how limitless God's mind, God's intent was when He created this earth, when He formed this world. That brings me joy. It brings me joy because no human can then come and say, oh, there is no God. I don't. You're a lie. And the truth is not in you, right? Because I have this wondrous world. I have my own wondrous body as proof of it. And that brings me joy. That brings me joy. That brings me a lot of joy. Looking for God in the world around me, in my situations, in my disappointments, in my setbacks, brings me joy. Brings me joy. Every opportunity I get to fortify my spirit, my faith, and my relationship by acknowledging how wondrous and how great and how magnificent He is, I get joy. The song used to say, I get joy when I think about. Come on now. What He's done for me. I get joy when I think about how He set me free. Dance, 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 dance all night. Oh. My. Oh boy. My prayer for you today is that you have joy, unspeakable joy this week. Huh? Joy unspeakable. Oh my. The kind of joy that seals your lips, but your spirit shouts and screams at the top of its lungs. Joy, unspeakable joy. That's my prayer for you today. That's my prayer for you for this entire week that you experience joy unspeakable. Huh? And as you experience it, it is my prayer that you note it, you mark it, and you acknowledge it. Because, baby, that's the fuel. Huh? That's the fuel that keeps our engine going. Amen? Amen. Listen, I love y'all with the love of the Lord. Okay? Ain't nothing you can do about that. All right? Hope you have a wonderful day. If I don't talk to you again, a beautiful week, right? Otherwise, same time, tomorrow, we'll be back. Okay, honeybees? Till next time, I'll holler.